welcome to today's lesson. And the year 2021 has been the year of recovery from a pandemic that has laden all of us to our homes, and it has been a really tough year. And I believe the fact that we have had a lesson for the past 3 months, from January to March now, on the book of Isaiah, a book that has filled us with hope, is nothing short of a miracle. It has been a blessing and has touched all of our lives. And I would like to start with maybe Sister Tabby and ask her what the lesson, this is the last week we are having this lesson. I don't know what the lesson has meant for you as a Christian and today as a panelist.
For me, the lesson has been really deep. I've drawn very deep lessons from it and encouragement from it. We see when it starts, Isaiah is actually giving a message of warning to the Israelites, because basically the lesson is based on the book of Isaiah. He's giving them a message of warning because of their rebelliousness and asking them to turn from their evil ways. He actually prophesies of their captivity, and everything turns, like the events unfold just as the prophet prophesied. What this tells me, what this gives me is hope, like there is a God who knows everything that is going on in this world. There's a God who knows what's going to take place after today, But in those days when I feel hopeless and when I feel like there's not really a solution to my problem, there's a God who already has that solution and has made a pathway for me. And that gives us hope as Christians to face every day and all the challenges that we face with hope, because there's a loving Father who is in control of all the events that take place in the world. And then what also this reminds us is even during their captivity, they're given a message of hope, yeah? They're actually told, unto you a son is born, unto you a child is given, the government will be on his shoulders. They're told there's still hope, and after all this difficult period, you're still going to have some light at the end of the tunnel. Everyone wants to feel like they have hope, they have something to look forward to. You just don't want to know that your life will end with you being in captivity and depressed forever. You want to have a sunny side to it. And we see God giving them hope all through, and still sending messages of hope, even in this situation where they had gotten themselves into by being disobedient.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, my brother Javan, what the 13 weeks have been for you.
These 13 weeks have been weeks where we see God in the midst of hopelessness. I think Tabby has already pandered through that lesson. And the book of Isaiah is a book of, God is actually telling us through the entire book is that I have made a way. Even when you're in captivity, I am there with you. You're not alone. You're not alone. So in everything that we are going through, in pandemics, as you've mentioned, God is giving us a message of hope. And in Isaiah, I think chapter 60, he was talking about comforting my people. Like, that is the entire message. The message of Isaiah is a message of comfort. And I loved the fact that even Jesus, when he introduces himself in Luke chapter 4, verse 18, he quotes Isaiah and says, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, and he has anointed me to bring out of captivity, the captivity of sin, captivity of our various struggles in life." Christ has been given us the answer. And one of my favorite verses, which is quoted in the Desire of Ages, is that by his stripes we are healed. Like, he has been treated the way that we deserve, so that we may be treated the way he deserves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Amen. Thank you so much. So we would want to start with our lesson for this day. And before we do, we are going to pray.